everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And I came in today to do a response video to the video that I did a little earlier today. The one concerning the comments that were made by Whoopi Goldberg on The View. Now, the reason why I wanted to do this video is because I started getting a lot of comments, that were a little concerning to me. And I wanted to talk about them. Now, in my last video, I talked about how Whoopi was defending Kendall Jenner, and she mentioned, she said something like, if we want to be culturally appropriate, then we need to stop wearing white woman hair, or to use her words exactly, white lady hair. So after that, I start getting this barrage of comments. And I wanted to talk about those comments. First of all, I got comments from people saying that, like me, we can wear whatever in the hell that we wanted to wear. And then I got comments from people, who said, well, I agree with you on that, but I just don't like to see, black women and hair down to their butt and blah, blah, blah. Then I even got some comments from some white people. But here's what I want to talk about. I want to get into this thing about our hair, okay? And this is going to be a long video. You see, it's a real talk video. So we're going to really, really talk about our hair. To me, America needs to make up their mind what they want us to do as far as our hair is concerned. If we wear our hair natural, they have a problem with it. If we wear our hair in braids, they have a problem with it. If we get our hair straightened, they have a problem with it. If we wear weaves, they have a problem with it. If we wear wigs, they have a problem with it. We can't just get it right as black women, can we? Now, let me just give y'all some examples of what we go through as far as our hair is concerned. We even got our brothers, the men that are supposed to love and support us, comparing our hair to hair of women of other races. The hair that God gave us, the hair that God blessed us with. And I do mean blessed. And the reason why I say it was a blessing, let me just tell you something. Years ago, when I was younger, my great-grandmother lived with us. And I remember one time I was in my grandmother's room, and she was talking to me about, where we as black people come from, and telling me all these different things about us. And she started talking about our hair. And my grandmother told me that for where we were intended by God to be on this earth, we have just the right hair for it. And that was Africa. So in Africa, we needed a head of hair that was full, that was thick, and that could protect our head from the hot African sun. So God gave us the hair that we have. Think about all different type of animals. Wherever God intends them to be on his earth, he gives them the correct coat for it. Meaning if it's a polar bear and he's going to be in Alaska, he gives them a coat that can withstand the Alaska weather, the harsh weather of Alaska. Be it an animal that's just say down in Florida or over in California or somewhere else in the world. God gives that animal, and let's face it, humans are just another species. God gives that animal the correct exterior for where they are intended to be in this world. So getting back to our hair. It never ceases to amaze me. This amazement that other races have with our hair, this fascination that they have with it. I talked about no matter what we do, it's not right. Do you know that there are places in the United States that are trying to ban black women from braiding each other's hair. You know how when you want to get your hair braided and you go to the braid shop, you know, you got a trip coming up. Maybe you're going on a cruise and you and your girls want to get your hair braided so you don't have to worry about it. There are places that are wanting to make that like illegal. There was a black woman that had to fight to keep her braid shop open, you know? And then say in the summer when it's hot and we don't want to fight with our hair and we just want to be natural. You know, we'll braid our hair up at night, roll it on some rods, and then rock our natural hair. You know, there's this big thing about it. Right now, there's a picture out here circulating of Michelle Obama, and they had to add in this description of what she's doing. Yeah, she's Michelle Obama with her natural hair. You know, the point I'm trying to make is Whoopi made this big old thing about us wearing white women hair. Now, a lot of you put down in the comments that we don't actually wear white women hair. The hair that we're wearing is Asian and Brazilian and things like that. So that's a correction that a lot of you ladies out there made down in the comments, and thank you for that. The bottom line is, y'all, no matter how we wear our hair, and as you listen to this video, watch the images that are scrolling across the screen. This is us in all our brown, black girl glory. Like one of the people that, you know, made a comment in my comments, our hair comes in all different textures, shades, whatever, just like every other races. You know, and for that, we can wear our hair in any way. You know, our hair is very versatile. But like I said, it's this fascination with the hair that we have on our head. I remember one time I was at work and it was, you know, in the summer and I was rocking my natural hair. I had a big, juicy, I call it big, juicy head of hair. I had rolled it up every night and, you know, I was just picking it out and I was getting the hang of it. And I was doing that because, like I said, in the summer, I don't want to fight with my hair. I want to let it do what it wants to do. I just want to tame it so I can go to work and get my head set over my head. But other than that, I love it. And then, you know, towards the end of the summer when it started to cool down and I could go back to wearing my hair the way, you know, that I wanted to wear, you know, maybe getting my hair straightened and rocking a little calmer style. I remember this white woman at my job walked up to me and touched my hair. And I jumped back and I said, "Excuse you." And she was like, "No, no, Rachel. Oh, see, you're taking it wrong. I just wanted to touch your beautiful hair." You know, there has never been a day that I've been at work and, you know, one of them will walk by and maybe yesterday she had her hair down her back and then she decided over the weekend to go get her hair cut. And then when she comes in on Monday, I decide to run my fingers through her hair because pretty much that's what that white woman did. It never crossed my mind. You know, you might look at them and say, "Oh, your hair is cute. I like your new cut." And for us, that's the end of it. It's never any desire to run our fingers or make anything more than a cursory compliment about their hair. But they seem fascinated with ours, you know? Well, how do you do this? And, you know, if you get your hair braided, come into work with your hair braided, they want you to give them a long explanation on how many hours does it take? Does it hurt? How do you wash it? Blah, blah, blah. I am so fucking tired of defending the hair that God blessed me with. And y'all, think of it as a blessing. See, what it is that we're here in America where you're forced to assimilate. So anything different than what, you know, mainstream, what they consider mainstream, is to them something is wrong with it. And then you got, who was this guy, French Montana, calling this girl a crusty, musty, whatever, and then ended with nappy hair. That's what they think of our hair. So let me get this straight. If we try to wear a wig or weave, we're wrong. If we try to wear our natural hair, then it's disgusting and nappy and musty and all of this. So what do you want from us? You know? What do you want from us? That's why black women are saying, fuck y'all. We're wearing what we want to wear. Leave us the hell alone. There is no other race of women in America that there is this much talk about what they have on their heads. But black women, open season. You black women also in the comments said other races wear just as much weaves and wigs as we do. Whether y'all who are out there listening that are of another race, you know that you wear weaves. You know that you wear extensions. You know that you do. You know that you wear clip-ins. So whose hair are you wearing? I am so sick of people making a spectacle out of the hair that's on the head of a black woman. I'm going to tell y'all, I am proud that my hair is so versatile. I could do what I want to do with it. I'm proud of the hair that God, and I'm going to keep on saying, blessed me with. There's nothing wrong with our hair. But what it is and you know who I'm talking about, are comparing what's on their head to what's on our head, and coming up with ours is inferior in some way. And then they've brainwashed some brothers to believe that as well. Like my great grandmother said, for where we were intended. Now think about what I'm saying. For where God intended us to be on this earth, the hair that sits atop our heads is correct. You know, it is correct. Hell, if they didn't want to look at our hair, then they should have left us over in Africa. You know, but we're here. Deal with it. And sisters, what I tell y'all, and I'm going to tell you again, wear whatever in the fuck rocks your boat. If you want to come to work Monday with some blue hair, wear blue. Their asses do too. If you want to wear burgundy hair Tuesday, wear burgundy. Wednesday, green. Do what the hell you want to do. If on Thursday you want to be rainbow bright and put all three of those colors together, sister, rock it. Rock it. They're trying to make us feel less than. That's all it is. That's the bottom line. They're trying to make us feel less than. Think about that. You know, they do it when that white woman was running her fingers through my hair, and I took offense to her just invading my personal space, touching me. You know, she instantly said, well, see, you're getting an attitude. Well, hell yeah, I'm getting an attitude. Don't you put your motherfucking hands on me unless I invite you to touch my hair. How dare you, bitch? You know? That's what I mean. They'll ask you all those little questions. Well, how do you do it? Or how do you change your hair so much? They're not all that interested. If what it is they're letting us know we're so different from them. We really can't change our hair. They even ask us questions like, how often do we wash our hair? Ooh, I couldn't go for a week without washing my hair. Well, you know why? Because God made us different. We are different when it comes to that. And just because we don't have to wash our hair, you know, daily or 2 or 3 times a day like you do, then does that make something about our hair bad? I'm so sick of this, y'all. And I'm so sick of brothers buying into this where they're putting down, you know, their own sisters. And I'm even sick of us as black women allowing this to happen to us. Know this, that the hair that you have on your head, when you go look in the mirror, it is beautiful. It is what God wanted you to have. Now, this thing Whoopi said about, you know, if we wanted to be culturally appropriate, then we would wear our natural hair. There are some of us that do. But here's the thing. When we wear our natural hair, they got a problem with that too. Even if we wear braids, even if we wrap our hair up in scarves, you know, I've seen some young black girls that I used to work with come in with beautiful scarves and intricately wrapped, and their makeup and it's matching their outfit, and they just look so cute and fresh and bubbly. And then some white person will comment on it, and then you're thinking, so now her hair is covered and you're still saying stuff. I actually don't even think it's so much our hair. It's us as black women that maybe they got a problem with. You know? As you look at these images of all these different styles that we have in our hair, and ways that we want to wear our hair, what's wrong with it? You got half of them dyeing their hair blonde because they think blondes have more fun. And this blonde hair, blue eye vision of beauty that America is, that they have in their head. Look, in this country, there are women of all different races, ethnicities, and I think all of them are beautiful, you know, in their own ethnic way. I don't want to have to assimilate. I want to have the freedom to choose whatever I want on my head, whatever style I want. If I wear scarves, I think they are um, cute. I think they can set off an outfit. You know, I wear my hair natural. I've worn braids. I've done, different things. Try a little color here, do a little. It's my prerogative as a woman to want to change every once in a while. So I am like a little ticked off at Whoopi raggedy ass Goldberg. In my last video, I tried to go light on it. But then, I have my personal opinions. I even had one commenter say, Whoopi can dress however she wanted to. You're right. She can. She can also date whoever she wants to. To that commenter that talked about Whoopi, dressing however, you're right. She has a right to do what she wants to, and she should respect the black women who don't want to run around looking raggedy like her ass, who want to comb their damn hair, who want to put on some clothes or throw on some makeup, and who wants to wear normal shoes, and who want to date black men. Because while Whoopi is talking shit, do you know that Whoopi, for a time, exclusively dated white men? She even married one who took her for a ride when it came for time for them to divorce. She had to pay that white man. You know, she is talking all kind of shit. Gonna tell us to stop wearing white lady hair. And some person put down in my comments, and I agree with you, whoever put that down there, then you need to stop test driving white men then. Because I'm going to tell you like this. At the end of the day, I love brothers. And that's just it. Y'all, this just kind of pissed me off. You know? Because it's this whole thing about our hair as black women. We can't win for losing. Like I said, whatever way we wear our hair, they got a problem with it. They're even trying to ban in certain places black women from wearing dreads to the office. So, if this woman has grown her hair out and her dreads are down her back, is she supposed to cut them off to keep her job? How intrusive is that? They're not telling these white women who are brunettes on Monday and visit Miss Clairol on Friday, and then she's a blonde the next Monday. They're not telling them what to do with their hair because they dye their hair whatever way they want and wear styles whatever way they want. You never, ever hear them get them on television and be like, are you a true blonde? You know, because half of them are dyeing their fucking hair. But no, black women, we better stick to, you know, whatever. That's some bull, y'all. And like I said, the bottom line is to keep us on the defensive about this hair that God blessed us with. To make us feel like our hair is less than. But you know what? I don't feel like that. You know, I've even had them ask me stupid questions like this. See, white people can be a trip. And, you know, I'm here inclined to believe that they know what they're doing. But listen to this bullshit. I remember one time, y'all, it was summer. And went outside, you know, to take a walk, you know, during my lunch. And when I came back in, when I was going back in, you know, I noticed that I still had a few more minutes, but I wanted to get in the shade. I didn't want to stand, you know, in the direct sunlight because it felt like it was burning my damn skin. So I remember when I was walking back in, getting on the elevator, this white girl gonna ask me, do we burn at all? I was sitting there like, see, we don't ask y'all tanning asses while y'all laying out frying y'allself in the sun every summer. We don't even bother to ask all that. Why you gotta slather on all this shit so your damn skin don't cook while you out there baking yourself. We don't ask all them dumb questions. But what I told her is, you know, any flesh, and that's any flesh, that is left out and exposed to the sun for any abnormal amount of time is going to burn. Yes, we as black people do burn too. But because of where God intended us to be on this earth, it just takes us a lot longer. You know, he gave us this dark skin because we were supposed to be in Africa. You know, if we were in Africa and, you know, we were getting burnt up like them, it wouldn't work. So he gave us a skin that could withstand that climate. You know? Stupid ass questions. Stupid ass questions. And then I hope you're not offended. Oh, see, you're taking it the wrong way. Lord, sometimes I just want to stand there and be like, you idiot. You fucking idiot. But, you know, you educate them and walk away because, y'all, it's our job to educate them. You know, they feel the need to just come out and ask us these stupid ass questions. And every time we change our hair, y'all, when I tell y'all, every time, when I used to work in these offices where wasn't that many of us in there, you know, we were in the minority like we always are. And I would decide to change my hair. Maybe this week I want my hair up off my neck, so I wear a ponytail. You know, I put my hair up in a ponytail. Maybe I go buy me a clip-on bushy little ponytail. I like bushy hair. And then go to work and you changed your hair. And then maybe, you know, midway of the week I said, you know what? I'm tired of trying to keep, you know, my hair slick down in the front. You know what? I'm going to go throw me on a wig. Or I'm going to put on a half wig. Or I'm going to do this. Oh, you changed your hair. That is so freaking annoying. And them wanting to touch our hair. Like we're a fucking chia pet or something. You know? Some thing on display. That is disrespectful. And it's also, you know, invading our personal space. Ladies, I don't know about y'all, but I'm sick of it. Sick to death of it. You know? We're no different. Hair is hair. Our hair just happens to be, you know, a little more special than theirs. And I mean special in a good way. Because if they're paying so much attention to it, then it must be special. Like I said, we were blessed. Fuck them. And don't look at it any other way, ladies. When they ask you them dumbass questions, get their asses together. You know, you can do it in a way where you're not going off, but don't think of it as them just being curious. They're trying to kind of like put you in your place. At first I used to think, oh, they're just curious. They've been around me and they probably wanted to ask this question and they think I'm a good black person. Well, I can ask her. She's not going to be offended. But then after being around them for a while, I said, you know what? This is this is stupid because they're asking me every time I change my hair. You know, start asking them why they get lice and stuff. You know, shit running through their hair. I watched a video while we talking about hair where this little white girl had lice. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I've never seen no shit like that in my life. Do you know they don't know that we don't get lice? They think that we have shit running through our hair like that. Y'all, her hair was swarming with bugs. It was the nastiest shit I ever seen in my life. Oh God, it was nasty. I had to stop the video halfway through because I started itching and shit. I was sitting there like, ooh, ooh, child. I don't know. But I'm just, if you want to ask me them questions, I'm start asking them about lice. How do you get that shit? Did your hair make the lice? Or were you walking by somebody and their lice jumped off them and jumped into your hair? And why won't lice jump on? Look, I'm 52 years old, y'all, and I'm going to tell y'all, keeping it real, I have never known in my lifetime a black person that had lice. I've never been to elementary school where they pass out lice letters, you know, warning the parents that it's a child in school that has lice. Now, when I had my children and my children started going to, mixed schools, that's when we would get letters sent home when my kids are going to school with white kids, you know. But when I was growing up, I never ever had a letter. You remember how back in the day the teachers used to pin the letters to your back, and when you get home, your mother would read the letter? Well, I've never had a letter pinned to my back or put in my book bag saying that there was an outbreak of lice at an African American school. Child, if y'all heard anything, put it down in the comments because I've never in 52 years had heard of any black person getting goddamn lice. And with that, y'all, I'm about to get out of here because I just had to come back in and talk about that because when I started reading those comments, it was pissing me off. Leave your comments down in the comment section, y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.